Welcome to the GameChanger 00100 show. I am your host, GameChanger. Okay, so apparently rapper Camron admitted to, and his arm wasn't twisted or anything. He just casually said, yes, when I was in Colombia, I got $25 a pop and I decided to buy 5 popsicles. Let's just call it popsicles. Now, I see that as a great deal considering that guys are spending over $100 at OK Corral with no guarantee. In fact, it's almost guaranteed that nothing won't happen. And he spent $125 and got a five piece of popsicles. Yeah, let's talk about that. But what I want to get into is, you ever notice that with the game ninjas, let's just call them ninjas, with the dudes that go around saying that everybody is tricking, everybody is lame, you never hear them talk about this. You never hear them talk about like Diddy and his, multi-million dollar sugar baby or something like that. You never hear about that. You never hear when somebody who is popular, not necessarily grotesque looking or anything like that, or just somebody who people gravitate towards, do the same thing that they accuse Passport Bros of doing, or, just everybody else but them, everybody else who's not getting it off Mouthpiece. You never hear them go after the people like Camron. Ever notice that? Hit the like button if you know what I'm talking about. Ever notice that they never go after certain people? They never go after people with certain popularity levels. Even though they are doing the exact thing that they condemn everybody else on. And for those of you who say, oh no, they talk about that. No, I checked. I just got back from all of their channels and not a one mention of it, at least not in the titles. They have like 10-hour videos talking about how they get chicks. Anyway, but they never any of the titles or anything like that are you mentioning, or are you going to see something about or against Camron? They are not speaking against this man. They never speak against the people who say stuff like put it in the bag, it ain't tricking if you got it. You never hear them talk ill of people in this way, ever. They are adverse to it. Only certain people can be considered TRICKS. Only certain people can have that branded on their body, on their soul. Only certain people. Because they don't want to live in a society, because they know that the people that listen to them and get advice to them are really doing it because of their own personal insecurities and feelings of ineptness, and they just want to feel a little bit more apt than the next person. But they know that no matter what, a regular person who is paying somebody for classes on how to eat booty, paying people for classes on how to eat booty, they know that that person is never going to look down on Camron. They know that that person cannot look down on Camron. So they're just going to ignore this. They're just going to sweep this instance under the rug. Now, you're asking, GameChanger, what incident are you talking about? Well, I'm going to tell you as soon as you hit that like button. I'm going to tell you exactly what incident I'm talking about. All right. You hit it? Let me check. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, so here we go. And shout out to Skylar. I cannot pronounce your last name, brother. It's something Creole, I guess. But shout out to Skylar Daroon. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let me know if I'm wrong. But here you go. That's music. Let me just put that on mute and look at them legs. Oh, look at them hairs. Natural. Natural. $25. Just natural. Natural. For $25, you can get a Chili's Awesome Blossom. Or you can watch this blossom. Just saying. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. How much do a cup of coffee at Starbucks cost? Let's just review. Let's just compare an American date. Let's see. How much is a cup of coffee at Starbucks? Okay. Searching. Average price for a regular cup of coffee is $3.08. So let me see if I am calculating it correctly. You can either get 8 cups of coffee, or you could get 8 cups of coffee, or you must really like coffee. Just saying. Dang, we don't even see the rest, but the body though. The body though. All in pesos. Maybe she's like the madam. She arranged it. All right, let's see.
Boy, appreciate you, man. Come on, let's go shoot the video.
And I'm not saying that's the way to go, too. You think a girl in Medellin want to give up her pussy for $25? I loaded the truck up. 5 joints, 125. Came a bonus and everything, man.
Don't give bonuses. Give tips. Don't give bonuses.
I felt bad, but I helped out. Serious. I got the videos. I loaded them all in. They said $25. 25, 50.
Loaded the truck up.
5 joints for myself. Gave $50 a piece, double the salary, $250. Then I gave an extra $250, $500, $100 a piece. They said they ain't working for 3 days. I helped.
And this is why you don't get bonuses. They said they ain't working for 3 days. So basically, you just ruined it for other guys, at least with those 5 girls. Though, like they're off the market for 3 days. Anybody who was planning on or who wanted to meet up with some of those beautiful Colombianas, anybody who wanted to meet up with any of the beautiful Colombianas for the next 3 days is now SOL thanks to you. Don't overfeed the fish. I'm going to repeat. Don't overfeed the fish. But it also says something interesting because it brings up something interesting because that's their pay. $25 a day is their happy. That's their nut. That's like, okay, it seemed like they all are going out for one person. They like, 1 D a day and I'm good. 1 D a day and I'm good. So yeah. So dude is just taking chicks off the market, because he got to splurge. He got to splurge $75. Like, yeah. Big man, see, if you gotta do it right. In my opinion, maintain the status quo, or maintain the status 304. Hit the like button. Maintain that status 304, and maintain that status quo. Just saying. Notice how you're not going to hear the game ninjas. You're not going to hear that this man just openly admitted freely with his face on TV and a shiny jacket. He just openly and admittedly said, I bought box. I overpaid box. I paid 3 times the going rate for box. And all these dudes that's like, oh no, passport bros are lame. They're tricking. They had no game. These passport bros don't have no game. All these dudes that talk like that all the time, whispers. You don't hear nothing for that cohort of people. You don't hear nothing coming from their mouths. You don't hear anything coming off their channels. You don't hear nothing coming from those boys. The reason why is because they know they can't compete. They know that if they speak against Cameron, they'll be the lame ones. They know that. All that crap that they talking means nothing. It means that you could still become rich and famous and still have a desire to do that. And it's nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong. When you pay for behind, I don't see nothing wrong. 25 and she's mine. I don't see nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with what's going on here. And they know it. They just want you to spend that $25 on them. And on their ridiculous courses that lead nowhere. Hold on.
Out. But you think they want to do that? You're only as good as your opportunities. So sometimes,
he's speaking facts.
to answer your question, Mo, we don't hold on to shit because we don't have a lot.
What's up, guys?
Okay. Shout out to Skylar Daroon. This is actually somebody else sent this to me. Shout yourself out. Somebody else sent this to me, and but I decided to do this because with Skylar's because he had like more coverage of what the girls look like and all that good stuff. So yeah, salute to that. All right, now let's get into. So we know the costs in Colombiana. Let's see what is it like in the good old US of A. From the women who were not born in the USA, but the women who live in the USA. And I am going to pick what appears to be the corniest person on the East Coast of these United States. Hit that like button. I had no idea. I typed in Cameron's name in the thumbnail and in Google search. I'm not good at making thumbnails. So I think y'all know that by now. But to get an image, and I couldn't find an image of him by himself. Well, I did on GQ, but he was wearing all kind of pink stuff, and I didn't want to do fam like that. So so that was the one that I thought was best because what I was going for was he was on the cell phone. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to make it look like he's talking the words that's on the thing. So that's why I did that. I don't know who that is, to be honest. If his name just so happens to be Stack Bundles, then that's perfect because it goes with what I'm talking about now. But I'm going to go into who appears to be the corniest brother I've seen in a while on the internet. I don't know if he actually is successful at like street interviews, podcasting, or something like that, or is he trying to be? But I don't give this performance 5 stars. This guy goes, look at the look on this kid's face. This is a kid. This is a minor, but look at this. Look at the look on his face. Look at this.
Dab me up, bro. I said dab me up, brother. Why you don't want to dab me up, bro? God damn. Let it.
Yeah, that's kind of corny. Asking teenagers to dab you up in the middle of the night when his mom are there. That's it gets worse. Try to ignore him. Try to ignore him going into this. Hit the like button.
Hey, yo, I see some ladies walking Yeah, like, we shouldn't even be in this alleyway. It's super dark. Ladies, how y'all doing? Good. Where y'all from?
We're Cuban.
Huh?
Cuban.
Cuban? Both of y'all?
Mm-hmm.
What y'all about to do right now?
We're just finished eating.
Huh?
We're gonna go home.
Y'all about to
live
go?
right here.
Oh, y'all live by?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all just walking in dark and stuff. So I seen y'all. I was just a little concerned. Y'all okay, right?
Yes.
I could walk with y'all?
For what?
I just think y'all look good.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to walk with y'all.
But if you wanna come, we need to have fun.
Fun? I do want to have fun.
Okay. You wanna have fun?
Yeah. With you? And her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Que si se quiere divertir con nosotras.
Fun. I love having fun.
Come. I'm gonna show you.
You gonna show me?
Spanish.
Enséñale. Okay.
Okay, remember those words. She said enseñele. Enseñele. Somebody who speaks Spanish, tell me, type those words in letters. Enseñele. So, apparently, enseñele means take your panties off.
Fun.
Apparently, that's what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We about to have fun.
Apparently, that's what that means. The fact that there's a single word for that really says something about the culture that I like. She said those words and she immediately dropped her drawers. I think I'm going to be visiting Cuba sometime real soon. And say exactly those words. And say, dang it, I can't say it. It's like the guys is preventing me from saying that. So this is in Miami. Welcome to Miami. This is in Miami, and these are Cuban American girls. She says, enseñele, and immediately the panties come off. Wow, that happened.
Appreciate it. Bet.
Look how she's smiling too. She's proud of what she did. Somebody said, where is it? I keep saying, where is it? Miami. This is Miami. Remember how I said Florida is a big swamp that people get around on fan boats and avoid alligators? That doesn't include Miami.
We about to have fun. Appreciate it. Bet.
Yeah, it looked like Collins Street. It does look like, yeah.
So, both of y'all?
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Shayla.
Shayla? Daya. Mooch. Nice to meet you. Bet. So I keep these.
Are you gonna pay for it?
Huh? Yeah, I am. What you doing?
Okay. How much are you gonna pay?
How much y'all want?
$1K each.
1K?
All right. Yeah. For whatever reason, he thought it was a good idea to put it on his head. Now, don't get me wrong. I like vagina juice just as much as the next guy. I just don't like it in my hair. I never look at the juices of a JJ and say, you know something, that'll make some good shampoo. But we all have our things. We all have our things. Now, she said $1,000. $1,000. So for the price of one of these, Cameron could get 40 of those. $40. He could get 40 for the price of one. 40. And it's not like we're talking about different women. These are the same women. It's just that one is on this side of they're from Cuba, so let's just say this side of the ocean. And the other is on that side of the border. Okay, yes, we're talking about Colombians versus Cubans. There isn't. I wouldn't say that one is significantly more beautiful than the other. Exactly, same looking females. In my opinion, the Cuban ones were, or the Colombian ones were a little bit hotter. I mean, this one got the hair that this one got the. It's called a mulatto fro. It's called a mulatto fro, and it's called that by me. I just coined that term. Well, I didn't just coin it, but I'm coining that term now. Mulatto fro. Mulatto fros does something wild to African American men, including myself and my penis. It does something wild. We love the mulatto fro. It's just so lion maney and stuff like that. It's yeah. You just wanna bite it. It's like a big black Q-tip, but it's light. You just want to feel the mulatto fro. There's something about a mulatto fro. Now that's what she has over the Colombian women. But in my opinion, they had a prettier face, or that one had a prettier face. So, and you could always ask the Colombian chicks to get a mulatto fro. Just don't put her panties on your head. I wonder if all Gen Z is like this. I can imagine that many are.
Agawettis,
Yeah.
1K and 1K.
Yes. 2K.
2K. Okay. Damn, so we gonna have fun right here?
We can have fun here in my house, 2 blocks away from here. You get it? Divertirse.
So notice that she asked the other girl what's going on, and she's just like, huh, whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna speak more about that in a moment. This man's just standing there with her panties on, thinking that he looks so cool. See, this isn't just a shot at Gen Z just for being young, because they used to do that when my generation was young. This isn't a shot at Gen Z just for being young. The need for attention is amplified by the fact that you all get paid for it. So, like, we had our fair share of jackasses. We even had a show called that, our movie or whatever. But never was it such an opportunity for a lay person, a regular person with a camera, to just go on the streets, participate in some buffoonery with hopes of getting rich. That's why you're standing there with panties on your head. And since everybody is looking for a new edge, everybody is trying to out attention hog the next person. You're looking to up the gate. So you find yourself in a Miami alley talking to two pros or would-be pros with their drawers on your head.
What if I want to have fun right here?
Not here.
Not here?
No.
Yeah. It's late too.
2 blocks away from here.
How can I trust you to go to your house?
You got her panties on your head.
Huh?
You got her panties on your head.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna put these in my pocket.
Okay.
You want to keep it?
Yeah, I do.
Are you gonna pay?
Pay for these separate?
Yeah.
How much?
5K.
What? You want me to pay?
I'm just paying 500.
500? Oh my God. Oh, she just documented my life, by the way. Yeah, we could go. It's 2 blocks down?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Does she speak?
Yeah, Spanish.
Spanish. Oh, what are y'all?
Cuban.
Cuban? Oh, Cuban.
They already said that. This dude, he's nervous. He's not particularly charismatic. I definitely wouldn't classify him as an ugly dude or anything like that, but he's suffering from tragic inexperience, due largely to his youth and due largely to the current social climate. Zone said no accent, strange. Well, I mean, the other one is a whole non-English speaker.
Cuban, okay. So how far is the walk?
2 blocks away from here.
2.
She already said that. Yeah, this gentleman lacks wit and charisma, yet he wants to get paid for what little he has. I don't know. For all I know, he's already balling and famous. The YouTube market is strange. Everybody likes the quiet one because of the mulatto fro. Listen, if this one puffed out her hair into a mulatto fro, y'all would be saying the same thing.
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? How do I know if I could trust y'all though? I don't know if I could trust people down here in Miami.
I can't tell you that.
Can you hold my hand?
Now it's getting real weird. At this point, it just got real weird. Real weird. Can you hold my hand?
So I feel more comfortable.
No.
You know you done did something weird and creepy. When somebody that you just offered to pay $1,000 to for an hour or for a moment of their time says no to a handhold. Because that request is so bizarre, and it is. And it is. That request is so bizarre that she's like, listen, I may be messing with the bag, but no, I'm not going to do that.
No? What? Can you hold my hand?
She don't understand English. Look at how big her eyes got.
Damn, why not?
Let's just go home and have fun. That's it.
Now she's just tired of this dude. She's like, let's just go home. Let's just hurry up and get this over with now.
Huh?
Let's just go home and have fun. That's it.
Can I be honest? I don't have 1K, but I'm gonna just keep these though.
No, you can't.
Please?
No, you're not gonna pay. No.
But you already gave me these.
Dice que no tiene dinero para pagar.
Please?
No. If you're not paying, then no.
Huh. Look at the other one. She's just like, come on, let's go.
If you're not paying, then no.
Okay. Here's the funny thing about this. Actually, until I seen them walk the other direction, I thought that they weren't even pros. I thought that they were just women like on their way home, and and he just walked up looking for some free, and they just like, okay, we're going to try to get some money from him. Now, in my day, that didn't happen to, and I'm not saying that it happened to me though. I'm saying that didn't happen to anybody at that age. It was not assumed that anybody that age would have $1,000, $2,000 to spend on that. That would be an enormous amount of disposable income to have at that age. So it was very strange that they would just assume that, there's nothing about him that would indicate that he had 2 G's to spare like that. I don't know what's going on with this gender. I really don't. It's weird. So I'm thinking that they were just walking in an alley, and then they seen a guy that's not too hard on the eyes, and they're like, okay, I have nothing better to do, but I might as well make $1,000 off of it. That's what I was assuming. That's what I was under the impression of, that what was going on. That's what was going on. because she had to talk to the Spanish girl to see if she was okay with it. But if that was their job, then she would of course be okay with it. So yeah, I was like, okay, but I don't know if they just seen an opportunity and decides to pounce upon it, or if that's their occupation. Nevertheless, it is interesting, and it is significantly more cost-wise than what it is in the States. Hit that like button. All right, now I'm gonna read some of your comments, and then I am going to prepare for a drive to see family and enjoy Thanksgiving. All right, so Melissa, salute to you. Salute to you. Speaking of Spanish girls, peace. All right. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm going to talk about this damn for a moment. You see, and this goes to the women who like, well, how come you're not spending it on us? Because you have to be like, damn. The cost benefit difference is just out of control. It's out of control there. It says, I low-key hate this because now rappers are going to ruin Colombia, let alone Brazil. I mean, trust me, if they were about doing that, then it would have been done already. It's it's not, this isn't going to change anything. And besides, there aren't really enough rappers to do that. But I do hate anybody who pays triple the cost for anything. You raise the cost of that. Imagine going to a car auction and just, somebody just pays like 3 times over the blue book value. That makes the auction more difficult for the next time and the next time, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You don't overpay. You don't overstimulate an economy. You just don't. And it's also a difference in how they think, which was made apparent with what Cameron was saying. He said that they took 3 days off. You see, here's the thing. In America, Americans think a lot different than everybody else in the world. I was telling Chris Cheetahs at movie night. Americans think a lot different than everybody else in the world. Americans, the more you work, the more you get paid. Or excuse me, the more they pay you, the more you work. Everybody else on the planet, the more they pay you, the sooner you stop working. So I'm going to just throw a number out there, even though this is grossly inaccurate for most of the developing world. But let's just say a person has a quota of making $100 a day. If you paid them $50 an hour, they'll only work 2 hours. If you paid them $12.50 an hour, they'll work 8 hours. That's how that works. That's how elastic it is. Hit the like button. Americans work more the more you pay them. Everywhere else, they work less. Their ninjas with game do partake in tricking too. Yeah. I don't see why not. I mean, Alan Roger Curry admitted to it. Like, especially overseas. I mean, Mike Tyson, when he did his, one-man monologue, and he really shamed himself with this last fight. But Mike Tyson, who did his one-man monologue, he talked about how he won the championship. I think he was like the night before I was burning. I was with a real nasty girl. I don't know if she was a destitute, but I know she was a real nasty girl, and I was burning, and I had so much anger, and I had so much frustration in me because I was burning. He said, so I wanted to end this fight quickly. He was talking like that, but it was nothing. Like buying them it's only something to game ninjas and the people that believe them. It is only a big deal to them. It's only a big deal to brothers, to modern day brothers. Nobody else cares. I used to watch Westerns a lot with my grandpa. And it was just something they did. They went into the bar or the saloon. They went into the saloon where it was like whiskey, let me get a shot of whiskey. And then the chick comes down in a lingerie and stuff, and that's just something they chose to partake in, same as whiskey. That's just what they did. All right, so we answered that. Yes, I've been. Well, I'll be honest. I after a while, it's a lot of all different types of Latinas, and they can tell the difference between each other better than we can. Oh, so that's just a standard Miami price. Well, it was like a lot of attractive women there. A lot. Like, I mean, he was looking to make videos, but I would have just looked down that alley and say, "Ooh, dang, mulatto fro," and just kept walking because I'm not gonna try to game a chick in Spanish that I mean, I would just assume that they didn't speak English and just like mind my own business. I don't know what that is, but it sounds nasty. Says she has vaginosis, vaginosis, for all we know. It sounds like something bad. I know I wouldn't want it on my head. Like, well, he probably has lice. I mean, for all she know. Same looking females. Yeah, very similar. New term, mulatto fro. Absolutely. I love that. No accent strange. Yeah, she is good at it. I don't know if she's been here longer than her friend or what, but she's definitely more articulate and smarter than him, unfortunately for him. Condolences to family. Yeah, shout out to ARC. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I had a big stripper tell me 500 before. I don't know what the going price in America is. So I found out through this that it's 25 in Colombia, and like about 5 years ago it was 20 in the Dominican Republic because I did a video there and two girls came up to me and they said $40, and that's for two of them. Now maybe it's 25 also, and they just gave the extra $10 discount, like a 2 for, like because you're getting a package. Because they know that they're dividing the work between the two of them. So maybe that's how it works. But I don't know what the price in the DR is today. But and I don't know if Camron was getting like a package deal because like you got to think like from their point of view, right? It's 5 of them, so and they live in many cases. Girls like that, they live together. Girls like that live together. They live together in the same spot. So if that rent is due, and that rent just so happens to be 125, then which is about what that is, then they're like, okay, we need that rent, and we all have to work together and make it happen. Or maybe the rent's 100, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna make the 5 of us together are gonna make that $100. And then we got 25 to get something to eat and stuff. But then come to find out that he spends triple, and now they like, okay, rent's covered, and I got some throw around money. I could go out and buy whatever Colombian girls like to buy. Yep, BV. What is the okay? Oh, that's a listen. Whatever that is, I haven't had it. It sounds bad. Yeah. One magnum each. Let's see. So okay, Chris J brings up a point. It says, I heard DR is messed up because ninjas have been hardcore overpaying. I can see that. Like overpaying for anything. Excuse me. Overpaying for anything raises the base cost of that thing. So yes, that is going to be a problem. You know, these girls are now going to ask for a little bit more, maybe not $75, which is what they got each, but they are going to, you know, ask for maybe like 40 or 50. You know, they're going to negotiate, always negotiate. And that's another thing. BV got GC. Oh, okay. That's another thing. Like, always negotiate everything. This dude, I'm willing to bet that he probably could have talked him down to like $100. In fact, I have a video of me negotiating with some Colombianas that I'm gonna share with you all. It's on members only, but I'm gonna find that snippet and give it back to y'all. Oh, somebody said the footage of camera was around 2008. So it could have been $25 back then. Why was it? Okay, so there was an Instagram link there. So I don't think that that's the case. Unless that's her Instagram link now. But yeah, there was an Instagram link there. I mean, it could have been years ago, granted, you know, maybe like 2018, but I don't see that being 2008. But anyway, the point of this conversation was game ninjas are selective. They're selective on who they feel. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, give me a second. All right, hit that like button. We'll watch it again, see if I can find any type of indications of what year it is roughly. Now, this phone doesn't look like a 2008 model or anything. This looked like a, you know, reasonably modern smartphone. Yeah, that's not a 2008 phone. Yeah, KDK. That's not, that is, yeah. Yeah, sorry, bro. This is 2018. I believe that maybe like a little bit before COVID, but 2008, nah, it was not 16 years ago. All right, let me just look up her thing. Yeah, and she's not old now. She's not like 16 years older than that. So yeah, I don't know where you got your. Oh dang, she got body. Here, I'll share with y'all what I see. Oh. All right. So, yeah. Let me point something out to her. 507 hearts. She was American. Like, really? 5,831 followers? Or yeah, that's relatively low to many less attractive compared to many less attractive American women that I've seen. That's relatively low by an extraordinary amount. Let's see. Okay, so she hosts events. So that's probably what happened. Like she hosts events, met up with Cameron, and Cameron was like, "What's the price?" And there you go. You know, like, "What's the going rate? Go ahead and find me 5 pretty ones." And she did, and that's that. So yeah, that's what happens. But once again, you're not going to hear the game ninjas speak against this dude. Well, you will now because they probably want to save face, but like not a standard operating procedure like they do if I buy a stove. Like they do if I buy a stove. Anyway, I like to thank everybody for participating. Let me just check something before I go. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to ring that bell. Have a lot of great content, some longer than this, some shorter than this. All enjoyable. All right. Let me just check one thing. All right. By the way, because somebody's asking about movie night. Yeah. Okay. Somebody asked about movie night. Yeah, I did do movie night last night because today is the holiday. I normally do it every other Thursday. I will reconvene tomorrow for movie night, and yeah, we could pick up then. Outside of that, I want to thank everybody for participating. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. This is GameChanger 00100. Game over. Peace.